Hey, what's going on, guys? Ralph back again on today's episode. This is episode 5. We are going to be talking about my top 5 wrestlers of all time and my cousin's favorite wrestlers of all time.
Yes. And feel free to give your input on your own top 5. All the people following on YouTube, we're on Instagram Live right now on my cousin's channel. And let's take it from there, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to be talking about from our best, which is number 1, to not our least, but top last wrestler, like number 5.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start off with you, man, because what is your number 5 favorite wrestler of all time?
Mine, cause it's not gonna be a single individual. I'm gonna leave 5th tied between 2 wrestlers.
Okay.
And the 2 wrestlers that I have in mind are between The Rock and John Cena.
Okay.
I think when it comes to electrifying and very loud crowd bringing wrestler, it has to be The Rock. But I'm going back as far as the early 80s, so I gotta go back. I know you're gonna go a little bit older than me, but or might be.
Yeah.
But I gotta be with as far as the super move.
John Cena or The Rock?
Both combined.
Okay.
When I think about wrestler, man, I think about not only theme song. I think about character. I think about super moves.
Yeah.
I think
Finishers.
those 3 things have to be a factor as to what a wrestler brings to the organization. So I gotta say The Rock. Even the theme song, man. I mean, I don't know if YouTube is gonna allow a little bit of play.
We can probably do a short clip.
Yeah.
So when Javi's getting it ready, I just want to say we are on Instagram Live, and we are talking about our top 5 wrestlers of all time. So if anybody wants to comment, even on YouTube, because this is going to be uploaded pretty soon, I want to know your top guys' favorite wrestlers of all time. So, yeah.
Hopefully you guys can hear it. I don't want YouTube to take anything down.
Yeah.
For a copyrighted song, but
But that's just a little preview of The Rock and Cena, right?
Yeah.
You want to throw a little Cena in there or what?
Cena, man. I mean, I also because when I think about The Rock, man, he also became an actor.
Yeah.
After a wrestling career, he tried to expand, and there's nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah.
If you think you got it, man, go for it. And The Rock, I'm sorry, he went into acting, and as far as the movies that he came out with, I gotta say The Rundown was about the best one that he could make. Yeah, The Rundown.
Okay.
I never really seen all of his movies.
Yeah.
But the last one I seen a couple years ago was Hercules.
I think I saw
it. It was just straight trash, man.
Yeah, I think I saw a little bit of it.
I know he's in Jumanji.
That shit's fine.
I really don't. I really
need to
don't
give it a
know
chance.
a lot of that. But after Hercules, man, which was, I don't want to say more recent, but it was right before the Jumanji time, I guess. But it was trash, man.
Yeah.
So when it came to John Cena, I don't know if people have seen The Marine. Have you seen The Marine?
Yeah, I've seen that one too. Yeah.
You think it was a pretty good movie?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad for him.
John Cena, he didn't really, I want to say he didn't really electrify like The Rock did, but he backed it up a bit.
Yeah.
Man. He did his thing.
All right, so your number 5 is your top. Your top between The Rock and Cena. Okay. All right.
I'll give The Rock about an 8.
Okay.
As far as an overall character.
Yeah.
I give John Cena about an 8.5, 9.
Okay.
Pretty good, not bad. What about you, man?
All right. I'm gonna have to go with Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy.
From the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
He was a tag team champion with Jeff Hardy, Team Extreme.
Yeah.
he's on my number 5 because on my top number 5. If you could play a little bit of his theme music,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But basically, he was awesome, dude. In the ring, he would always do certain moves and stuff like that with Jeff Hardy, and he was just a good tag team champion. They won the tag team champions a lot. They fought against. But here's a little theme song. Hold on, play it for a little bit for you guys. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't really know a lot about my Hardy, man. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I know it was the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew about them, but I didn't really. I mean, tag team. I mean, tag team could be another episode, man.
Yeah.
But as far as
him fighting single, like it was still pretty good. He did and then he I think he won. He won one of the champions.
Oh, yeah.
Not like the main one, but I think he
Yeah.
won like Intercontinental and stuff like that. But
Okay.
he was awesome. He had good matches with a lot of wrestlers, man.
Oh, yeah.
I remember. I think he fought Undertaker, I believe, but he got
Oh,
killed
yeah.
by Undertaker.
Oh,
But Undertaker
okay.
whooped his
Yeah,
ass.
yeah.
But yeah, he's my top 5. Just like I said, his theme music, his finisher move was. I'm trying to think of his finisher move. I think it was a twist of fate or something. I think that was Jeff Hardy. I can't think of his finisher, but he had the leg drop, so he would go on the top rope, and he would jump and do the leg drop, like which is pretty cool.
Okay.
So, but that's my top 5 right there. That's my 5th one. So
Okay.
all right, now we're gonna go to number 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my number 4 and
And is he WWF or WCW?
WWF.
Okay.
As far as WCW, I didn't really have a lot. I can tell a couple people that came out of WCW, which was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have to say Goldberg. If it
Goldberg?
had to come from WCW, yeah, I think it
okay.
was.
Is he
He
number
was
4?
I think he was like the Stone. No,
No. Okay.
I think he was like the Stone Cold of the WCW.
WCW.
Just my opinion.
Okay.
But yeah, to name to go on with my list, my number 4 would be Bret the Hitman Hart, man.
Yeah.
Bret the Hitman Hart.
And we're just doing like a little bit of preview of their theme song.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
not too much.
Yeah.
You know, that way.
You get an idea of what
yeah.
we watched as kids, man. Bret
Yeah.
Hart, man, he
Oh,
was
yeah.
that boy was awesome.
Yeah, he was a beast, man.
That was the best
Yeah.
there is, the best there was, and the best there will be.
Oh yeah, the excellence of execution, you know.
And this dude wore purple, like a purple, like a
No, I think it more looks like pink.
like a pink. Okay.
Yeah, more like pink, but he pulled it off, man.
Yeah.
He pulled it off, especially them shades.
Oh yeah.
Then people will love just to wear them shades and just look like him, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then my brother, he took a picture with Hitman Hart.
yeah.
Not like a couple years ago.
And he's still here, man. He's still
Yeah.
here, so you know.
Old, but he's still doing his thing.
Much love to that boy Bret Hart, man. Bret the Hitman, especially out to the Hart family, man, for what happened to Owen Hart and all of that, man. You know, it was a tragic case, but
Did you like his finisher?
yeah, I love this finisher.
Mm-hmm.
You know, who can better beat the person to make you submit through a sharpshooter, man.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah.
That was I liked his style.
Mm-hmm.
I liked what he did for the audience. I mean, people would cheer crazy for him, and you know, it was part of growing up, man. It was, you know, he's a beast, man. So if I had to rate him as a character overall, I give him a 10.
Yeah.
I give him a 10.
That's your number 4.
Yeah, that's my number 4, man.
All right.
What about you, man? Who do you have at number 4?
All right, here we go. We're gonna do number 4.
I mean,
HBK.
HBK.
One of his rivals. So
Okay.
if my cousin wants to put a little theme song from HBK.
Yeah.
But Shawn Michaels. Just
Yeah.
here's a little preview. Yeah.
I like the theme song, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I like.
Yeah, he had the sweet chin music, man. I thought that was an awesome finisher, and then he would go on top of the rope and do the elbow drop.
Yeah.
I like HBK because like he had brought energy. You know what I mean? Every time he did his finisher, everyone would be clapping, be all pumped up. And I remember Shawn Michaels fought Bret Hart in the screw job.
Oh yeah.
He fought Bret Hart, He fought a lot of wrestlers.
He fought Undertaker.
He fought Undertaker.
Ramon,
yeah. HBK's been around for a while, man.
But you know what's funny, cuz is that a lot of wrestlers were big.
Yeah,
know,
and he wasn't.
Like,
he was like skinny.
Like John Cena, he was not big like Brock Lesnar. He was not big like I don't know if any guys remember Ahmed Johnson. He was a good guy.
Yeah.
Big like Batista, The Rock. I mean, he wasn't big, but he stood around for years, man. He's one of the Hall of Famers for sure, man.
Yeah, definitely. He and then I love the match that he did with Hogan. He fought Hollywood Hogan.
I don't remember.
You don't remember that one? Yeah, it was probably around the 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
I would probably say around the 2000s he fought in the Immortal Hulk Hogan.
Who won that match?
I think, Hogan.
Oh, yeah?
I think Hogan won. I think. I could be wrong. It's been so long since I watched it, but that was one of the matches. It was a SummerSlam that they fought. I think it was, I can't remember what year, but that was a awesome match. And then, of course, with Bret Hart, man. That was a crazy. HBK had so many great matches, and it's hard for me to choose what top matches he had.
Because he's a legend, man.
Yeah.
He's up there.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not on my top 5.
Yeah, but
he's definitely one of the.
Yeah, but HBK, that's my top 4, and now we're moving on to your top 3.
Top 3, man. I gotta put this is kind of hard, man. This is kind of hard.
You have the theme song ready?
To you. I'm gonna play the theme song as well. But trust me, guys, when I tell you my top 3, this is neck and neck, man. And I'm telling you right now, cause this is
Yeah.
But I gotta do it, man, cause it's still my boy. But you know. Still my boy, but I gotta go with the bad guy.
The bad guy. Okay.
Razor Ramon.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of his theme song, guys.
I'm hoping you guys can hear that.
Yeah. We're not trying to be too loud.
Yeah, we're not trying to go too loud where you can't even hear me if I put it up to the mic. But Razor Ramon, man. He was actually top. If you would have asked me 20 years ago who's my number 1, cuz I would have said let's go with Razor.
He was badass too.
Yeah, he was.
I love he was always a bag. He was always whooping everyone's ass, and then he always had that toothpick. So he would always spit it out and stuff like that. Yeah.
And I never understood what they meant by bad guy when I was growing up because I never seen the movie Scarface.
Yeah.
Cause when I Wikipedia'd him, he wanted 2 copies Scarface as a bad guy, you know. You're never going to see another bad guy like this again, let me tell you. You know, that's the way
he's still alive.
Yeah.
That is awesome. He's still alive. He's still kicking.
Yeah. And saying that because I knew, I didn't know that he was a drunk, man. He would come to work drunk and this and that. But outside of that, as to why he's my favorite, his super move.
What was this? Do you remember his?
The Razor's Edge, man. He used to carry you and pick you up like he was about to do the pedigree from Triple H, but he'd pick you up and do like a power bomb. Yeah, man, that was the shit, man. Yeah. He's still the shit to me, even though everybody has their own problems, man, and nobody's perfect. But if I had to rate him as a character overall, character.
Theme song,
finisher, super move, everything. I gotta give him 10, man. Yeah, give him 10. So yeah, he's my number 3.
Did he fight? Did he fight a lot of people?
He fought Yokozuna. He fought Undertaker. He fought Shawn Michaels. One of the best matches of all time. Yeah, it's on YouTube, man. Yeah, he had a ladder match. Like whoever can get up the ladder and pull the belt down.
Who did he go against?
Shawn Michaels.
HBK?
Yeah, HBK. I think Razor won. Yeah, Razor won. He was the intercontinental champion for a while, man.
So was he WCW, right? He
was also WCW. He joined the NWO with Hulk and them guys and
Hollywood Hogan.
Yeah, Hollywood Hogan, and he was also tag team champion with the 1, 2, 3 Kid. I don't know if you remember him.
Wasn't that X-Pac? Yeah.
Before he became X-Pac, he was 1, 2, 3 Kid. He was up there, man. He was up there. He fought Yokozuna. He fought big. He almost did the Razor's Edge on
who?
Yokozuna, man, but he never got to pick him up. I don't recall, but it's on YouTube, I'm sure. But I think somebody interfered and they beat him up, so he won't do the super move on Yokozuna. But I don't think it would have been able to pick him up.
He was a pretty cool wrestler.
Yeah, he was.
I remember watching him too when I was a kid. He was always ruining crap. He was always that guy who would come in here, hit people with chairs and stuff. And he was the bad guy. Yeah,
and
definitely.
if you think about his theme song, he is real similar to Stone Cold. It goes dum 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 dum.
Yeah,
and that's the same thing that Stone Cold's theme song goes the same thing, man. So real similar, man. So yeah,
okay,
I'll give him a 10, man.
All right.
So that's my number 3.
All right. Did I do
number 3?
Did I do my number 3?
I think you did your number 4.
Number 4. Okay. It would. Oh, of course. Oh yeah, you got to go with the Macho Man. Macho Man. Definitely got to go with Macho Man. Yeah, my cousin's gonna play a little theme song from the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
To the people that know Randy Savage,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure you know.
Everybody knows Macho Man, man. You know, he's the Slim Jim commercials.
Yeah.
He had all sorts of stuff, man. Yeah. And it's funny. You hear it every year when someone graduates.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, tell me why it was your number 3, man.
Just what his energy. I loved his interviews, his promos.
Yeah.
Man, he would always be talking to a Mean Gene Okerlund.
He looked like he was always serious, man.
Yeah.
Like you can never change his character.
Yeah. They said he had OCD.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They said that, and they said that I looked at even on YouTube, I looked at like real stories about the Macho Man that he was very he was very what is the word I'm looking for?
He was persistent.
Yeah. And like he would always tell like Miss Elizabeth to stay in the locker rooms and stuff like that. It was crazy documentary on him, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I think his and that was his character, like the whole way he would act like that, outside the ring, inside the ring. That was just him. That was him. And I thought I was just an outside in the ring type of thing. It was not. But his finisher, man. I love the elbow drop. That was to me that was so badass. Yeah. And Macho Man, he always went against the whole Hollywood Hogan, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
He would fight Jake the Snake. He would fight a lot of, and this is WCW. You know what I mean? And then he was part of NWO for a little bit.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He was in NWO for a little bit.
I remember that.
But like I said, guys, even on YouTube, you guys can comment your top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody on Instagram, to let us know your top 5 of WCW, WWF.
Yeah, and if you think any of our top 5 wrestlers were trash to you, it's all good.
Yeah, let us know. Just comment below. Let me know.
It's all good. It's all good.
I gotta go. Yeah, that's my number 3 is the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
What do you rate him as a character overall, man?
Theme
song,
character. Yeah, I loved his theme song. Even though the whole graduation thing, but yeah, like I said, I loved his interviews. He would be so pumped up for his interviews and stuff like that, And then he would just whoop ass in the ring.
Yeah.
He would definitely.
What about his finisher? You think
the elbow?
Yeah.
Like the way he flew, man. He flew like the way he did. He would go up all the way up to the top.
Yeah.
Lift up his arms, and then just to the elbow, man. That was it was awesome. He did that on Shawn Michaels all the time, dude. He was Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart. I think he fought Roddy Piper too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
But that's my number 3.
Okay.
Awesome. Love him.
Good shit. My number 2, man, I'm going to play a little bit of the theme song, but a lot of you guys will know.
Yeah. 316, guys. Yeah. So what'd you like Stone Cold?
By the way, before I even start to talk on this guy, listen to the theme song and see how similar it is to Razor Ramon. That's the same thing that Razor Ramon theme song. You just gotta listen to it in order to know.
Yeah.
But I never noted it down. He was electrifying, man. When you talk about The Rock being electrifying at his time, so was Stone Cold. But see, Stone Cold had And Stone Cold brought another. I don't know what you want to say. He brought another level to his electrified word to him, man. And he just brought it, man.
Yeah.
He just brought it.
He was always talking mess, and I love watching him always to be talking mess, flip off Vince McMahon. He
always used to do the stunner on Vince McMahon and the McMahon family. There's a YouTube video called, it might make you laugh because I don't know yet to search Stone Cold does a stunner on other McMahon, and he did, man.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny, but that comes to show what a character he was, man.
He was awesome on the mic.
He didn't care, man.
He was awesome on the mic.
He didn't care. He was just
he
brought it, man.
Yeah, I remember one thing I will never forget about Stone Cold. So I remember him going against it was a McMahon family, like you said, and I think Kurt Angle was out there. Okay. And Kurt Angle used to always drink his milk, so he came out here with a big old truck full of beer. Yeah. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't remember.
He's coming down the ramp, and he's just it's like a fire hose of beer. So he's just spraying all them with all his beer, man. I thought that was pretty cool. But Stone Cold, man, he had some great matches too. Yeah. He fought The Rock.
Yeah,
he never who did he fight?
He fought a lot, man. He
fought a lot. Triple H.
Yeah.
He would.
I mean,
yeah.
I heard Stone Cold had long hair, and I didn't even know that, man. I had to look it up for myself, and he did, man.
Did he look funny?
Yeah.
He looked funny?
You couldn't even recognize him, man.
Really?
Because people are used to him looking bald with that vest that he had, with blue jean shorts and that
Texas rattlesnake.
That leg brace that he had.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, he was one of the, he was my number 2, man.
Yeah.
If I had to rate him as a character, finisher, man, I mean,
the stunner?
It was quick and straightforward, man.
Yeah.
Really can't hate on that. Yeah. It was unique. You don't really see a lot.
But you know what I did like about it? He would flick everybody off.
Yeah.
Every time he would do a stunner to somebody, he'd flick him off like, fuck you. And bam, stunner.
And at the end of the conversation, he'd call for beers, and somebody would just throw in some beers. And
that was cool.
Yeah. So, man, he's got to be my number 2, man, of all time,
All right.
2 of all time.
All right. Now, talking about electrifying, now we're going to talk about my top number 2 would be The Rock.
The Rock?
Yeah.
Well, I already played the theme song, so I don't need to.
Yeah, we don't play the theme song, The Rock, but...
Tell me why, man. Give me your opinion on it.
No, he was electrifying. Every time he would come out, he's like, do you smell?
Yeah.
Yeah. So every time you would hear that, even when he did his returns, like to say he was doing his movies, every time he would do his returns and you heard that, do you smell what The Rock is cooking? He would be coming out, dude. Like the crowd would go ape shit. Yeah. It would go fucking crazy just for The Rock, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And like I said, I loved his energy. He was awesome on the mic too. He was like all these wrestlers that I'm naming. Like most of them, they were awesome on the mic. They knew how to shoot their promos. I remember another match where The Rock fought Austin.
Yeah.
At WrestleMania, I can't think. They had a couple matches in WrestleMania.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. The era just went on and on.
Yeah, and this is the Attitude Era, guys.
Yeah.
And this is The Rock. Remember, The Rock had hair. I don't even remember that.
I remember
he had hair.
He had that hair comb back.
Yeah, and the shades and his outfits and stuff like that, and his chain.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, The Rock was just badass, and he always fought against McMahon. He's like, oh, you're talking about your candy ass,
Yeah.
He always say that, man.
Talking about pie.
Yeah, he's like, do you like pie? Like,
and then he will ask him, what is your name? And then
it doesn't matter.
As soon as they're about to answer, it doesn't matter what your name is. But I gave him that. The only reason why I didn't put him higher than I put him in is because of his finisher.
The people's elbow or the rock bottom?
Both of them. Man.
Both of them.
I think you can break out of that.
Yeah.
I mean the rock bottom.
He had the sharpshooter.
Oh yeah.
He had the sharpshooter too.
I didn't really know about that.
Yeah.
I didn't really know about that, but.
Yeah. And then he went to do movies like you were talking about earlier, and then the movie that I remember him doing was the Scorpion King. Oh, and then he did Scorpion King. He did Doom. I like Doom. A lot of people don't like Doom, but I like Doom. And then he did Walking Tall. I like that one. He did The Rundown. I like that one too. He just did a lot, man. He's been doing a lot. He's been doing his thing in Hollywood, and then even when he comes back to WWE, he's in the Hall of Fame now, which is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I give it to him. I don't think he's a good actor because I think his wrestling is better.
Yeah.
But I don't hate him for, or I can't bash him for, trying to expand for himself. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I think there's a dimension between what you're good at and what you're not.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, but, I'm not going to bash on him.
Yeah.
He does what he does.
Yeah. But yeah, number one, the people's champ, The Rock. That's my number 2. So let's talk about your number 1 top spot.
Top spot
of all time.
Don't believe me, guys, when I tell you that my top 3 were the hardest to put in order. But tonight, I'm basically putting them in the order that I think is the best. So number 1 being the best. I gotta go with. Let me just put a theme song real quick. By the way, just to give you a quick clue, he had a recent documentary on himself right here during this COVID-19. So let's see what we got here. Let's give it a few seconds.
There it is.
That's to be the boy Undertaker, man.
Yeah.
He first of all, when he would just come out, the lights would turn off, the audience is pumped up, and it just gives you, I mean, it gave me
chills.
It gave me chills, man, because who best, man, that's like a mastermind right there to me, man, to think about a person coming from. I remember somebody put a fan sign out there. You know how people be holding fan signs out there? He said, "You can't kill the dead man."
Yeah.
Basically, you can't kill a dead. Yeah. That brings me back to somebody like Chucky. I always come back,
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, his character, the way he worked on his, his work ethic, I mean, his 30 years, man. 30 years for the business, man. You cannot be mad at that. And I think he did real good, man. I think his super move, the Tombstone, is one of the top 3 out there.
Did he retire? I think
he finally called it quits, man. But he said if Vince McMahon needs him for anything in general, he'll be there, no question to ask. But I thank you, Undertaker, by the way, personally. I know you're from Houston.
Oh, yeah.
I know he lives in Austin, Texas now, but he don't forget where he came from. And, the theme song, the character.
He did his thing.
Yeah, the character, the casket matches through the years.
Oh, man, when he fought Mankind.
Oh, yeah. All the matches that he had, he's a legend for sure.
He's in the Hall of Fame, too.
Yeah.
I think he is.
Yeah. And if he's not yet, he will be, of course.
Yeah.
McMahon will put him on the block. So, Undertaker, man, number 1, man.
And then I like when he would enter the ring, and he would do his thing, like he would push his arms again and push him down, and the fire would come out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But then whenever you do the super move at him, he laying flat on the ground, and then he picks himself up halfway, and he's back, and people would be like, "Wow, that wasn't enough," But that's what growing up.
I was gonna ask you, man. Did you like him when he became the American Badass? When he changed?
I think that kind of killed it for me. Because I wanted to believe him as just saying like this, the way he talked, man.
Yeah.
And he will rest and peace.
Yeah.
But when he came out with a motorcycle and all that, I mean, he wanted to stay true to himself, but I think that was stepping out of the box for me. But I think if you think about The Undertaker, you gotta. I mean, just my opinion. That's the only thing. That's a good question, by the way. I think he just should have stayed with The Undertaker. Period. Nothing else.
Yeah, I like. You know, one of my matches that I always remember him throwing Mankind off the cage.
Yeah.
Remember that match? Him and Mankind, they fought, man.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Hold on, I know that's your favorite, but Mankind, dude, like, give it to him. I mean, he wasn't a good wrestler. He took a beating. You know what I mean? He got his ass whooped every single night. He lost a tooth when Undertaker threw him off the cage. He came down and he busted his tooth. His tooth. I think 3 of his tooth came out. He was bleeding from his mouth. Yeah. But he took his bruises, dude. A lot of people don't like him, but I liked him.
I'm gonna bring this out now that you say Mankind, because is that a lot of people know or think. Because when I was little, man, I thought wrestling was real, man. Yeah. And after a few matches, there's a movie called Beyond the Mat and this and that. And I know that overall wrestling is fake, but when you talk about Mankind, it's like anyone else. Like if you cook fried chicken and you're Popeyes and I'm KFC, what is my chicken going to do for the business? You know, how is my chicken going to stand out from what you have? Yeah. So Mankind is like, what is my character? How is my character going to stand out as a wrestler? If I can't even top Stone Cold's popularity, The Rock, and this, I mean, you can go forth and so and so. So, in my opinion, I think Mankind said, I'm going to be a little bit more over than what these guys are doing. Like, I'm a fucking man, fucking break me through a chair.
And he did. Like, I remember that scene where, not scene. I remember that match that he did. He when he fought the Undertaker, and I think Undertaker like was gonna do like his other move where he picked him up and he did like a power bomb, or something like that. Yeah. And he threw him through the cage in the middle of the cage, and the way he landed on tacks, like little sticky tacks. Yeah. Mankind did that, you know. It was supposed to be for Undertaker.
Yeah, he was a heavy dude too, man. So that could have been painful.
But that was one of my matches that I remember, and he would always whoop ass in WrestleMania. Yeah. He was undefeated for a long time, man. I think he was like 23 and something, and then he already started losing. I didn't like that. That's the only thing I didn't like. I didn't like him. I wanted him to go out WrestleMania's undefeated. You know what I mean? When people started beating him, I was like, man, come on, man. This dude would whoop him.
Yeah. Yeah, and he knows.
But like I said, he did his thing. He was an awesome wrestler. Yeah. That's your number one?
Yeah, that's my number one, man. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll leave it at you, man.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna talk about my number one. Is the man who started it all, who who did his thing too. He fought one of the greats, Andre the Giant, and
I remember that.
Yeah, that is Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
And I'm gonna play a little bit of the theme song here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we have no rights to these songs, guys.
Yeah, no rights to these songs.
No rights.
Just doing it for, for entertainment and just.
Yeah.
So credit to all the theme songs that we're playing tonight, to all the legitimate artists and owners of the music.
Yeah, Hollywood Hogan, man, and then that's a little bit of his theme song, man. He was just awesome, dude. Like, he fought a lot of wrestlers, man. He fought Andre the Giant. He fought The Rock in WrestleMania. He's never gone against Stone Cold, and I wish he did. He fought Bret Hart. He fought a lot of wrestlers.
I didn't know that,
yeah, he's never fought Stone Cold. Okay. Never.
Was he the leader of NWO? Or?
Yeah, he was. Yeah? He was a leader of NWO, and then he went to the red. It was a red and yellow. That's when he was Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Yeah. And then he went to NWO, which is all black and white. And then he went to Hollywood Hogan, which was awesome. Yeah. And I loved his pants, the belt. He would whoop people's ass with that belt. Yeah. Man, he would just. I loved his finishes too. Was it super move
off of the ropes?
Yeah, too? He would run up like he would they would run to him, and then he would like leg him, hit him with the leg, and then he would run when they'd be on the ground. He would run to the rope and then do a leg drop.
Okay,
that was his finisher. But I thought that was an awesome finisher. I don't know, just Hogan himself, dude. Like, he did his thing too, man. I loved Hollywood Hogan. He fought Macho Man. He would always have a beef with a lot of wrestlers, and then he would fought against HBK too. Like I said earlier, he fought HBK, and I thought that was a good match. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, the way he would just come out, even when he was with NWO, he had Scott Hall in there too. Macho Man was on there. Yeah. Kevin Nash,
Diesel, yeah.
So like I loved watching him in WCW.
Yeah, I think he was bigger.
He was bigger in WCW.
On that platform,
yeah. And then when he went to WWF, like he said, he was still big.
Yeah.
He was still fucking swole as hell. He's a strong ass dude. But like I said, like he was just awesome, man.
It was pretty good, man.
Yeah,
pretty good.
A lot of people give him crap and stuff like that, but he's my number one because I grew up watching Hollywood Hogan, Hulk Hogan.
His stash and had a fucking mustache just going all the way over calling everybody brother.
Yeah, he's like, "What's up, brother?" Yeah, that was fucking cool, dude. And I loved every time he would enter the ring, he would just rip off his shirt. He'd be swole, dude. This dude, this dude's already like 40s and 50s. He's already. I think he still does like little one-time shows here and there, you know. But like I said, Hollywood Hogan, he's always been one of my top favorite wrestlers of all time. And hopefully one day I get to meet him, you know, like at a con or something like that. Because my brother already met Bret Hart. I would love to meet Hollywood Hogan.
Well, you know, it's a matter of time, man. All you gotta do is once all this thing is over, man. Let's see how it goes, man.
But yeah, that is my top number one wrestler of all time. But like I said, guys, if you guys like our videos, I am on YouTube. You guys can comment. Name your 5 top favorite wrestlers of all time.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And like I said before, if you guys think that our top 5 is trash versus your top 5, hey, let us know.
Let us know. Comment below. That's it.
Yeah, it's all about having fun and just talking about how we grew up in the 80s and 90s. So,
stuff that, you know, we loved watching as kids. You know what I mean? So
next episode, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, man, it could probably be about video games, man.
Yeah, you know? I am definitely down to do that. Like I said,
some 90s, you know. Yeah. So,
but I want to thank you guys so much. Like, if you guys want to follow me, our stuff like YouTube or not YouTube, but our channels and stuff like that. You know where to find us. They're gonna be on Instagram, which is Ralph_Patino. And then on my Snapchat is Ralph Patino 2020. If you guys want to get in contact with me, let me know anything. Write me anything you guys want to talk about, and I can try to, you know, squeeze it in here. We can have a big old conversation about it. But follow me on my YouTube, guys. Like, subscribe. You know, anything you want to say, cuz?
That's about it, man. I think we had a pretty good run tonight, man. And I think to all you guys that are still following my cousin over there, feel free to follow me as well. My links will be in the description as well. And again, thank you again for listening, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode.
Thank you, guys.